Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today we're going to be talking about the ticker WISH, W-I-S-H. The company name though is Context Logic. Now before we move on forward, I've done this video or I've done this due diligence before in the description below for my first video. This one here hopefully be able to give you a meaningful update towards this one as well as technical analysis as it's been voted on my Twitter page quite often. So without further ado, let's jump right into this one. So WISH. Now, everyone has almost heard about Wish or seen ads, etc. Their 2020 revenue was around $2.5 billion, and that represented around 34% year-over-year growth. There's around $107 million monthly average users in 2020 alone, with around $2 billion cash and cash equivalents. They have more than 550,000 partner merchants. Now, they do have also recent news back on June 14, 2021, and I did cover all the previous news as well in my last video. So Wish announces partnership with leading e-commerce platform PrestaShop. So in San Francisco, June 4th, 2021, Context Logic today announced a 2-year partnership with leading e-commerce platform PrestaShop. Through this partnership, more than 300,000 merchants and brands on the PrestaShop platform will be able to quickly and easily sell to millions of consumers on the Wish marketplace. PrestaShop merchants will have free access to a direct integration module on the PrestaShop platform that connects them directly to Wish's merchants dashboard. The module will sync their products in order between PrestaShop and Wish. PrestaShop merchants will also benefit from a suite of additional marketing and sales support and a number of special incentives. Now, I did cover that one as well before in this video. Now, if you'd like to make sure you watch more of my videos, you can just click that subscribe on the bottom right corner and turn on your bell notification buttons. And also don't forget to drop a like, and you can have a bit more of a further on discussion by clicking show more and joining my Discord, which is totally free. Now, other things that we're actually looking at is that insiders have been exercising a lot of their shares. Now, this is very similar as well to buying shares in my opinion because they're holding more shares currently, but a lot of these insiders have been going insane with exercising some of these shares. Now, we've seen some selling as well, which part of it related towards how these insiders are being paid. Some are paid by, or their entire package has some shares to be exercised, and that's how also they get paid. Now, in a sense, institutional buyers have been very quiet relating to this one, but when we look towards the estimates, we actually have 10 analysts offerings, and we're seeing here the low one is at $12, which is still a 5% upside. The median is $19 at a 66.2% upside, and the high is at $24 at 110% upside. The analyst's current recommendations are 9 buy, 0 outperform, and 2 hold. Now, relating towards the current quarter, you're looking at an earnings per share of negative 0.13 cents or negative 13 cents with around sales of $727 million. Now, if we were to look into something, let's say like the short interest, you're able to see that they do have a short interest of somewhere closer to around, I would say 25. Now, the current reported one is around 658. Now, in my opinion, with what I'm seeing in terms of short volume, I might actually be closer to 20 than 6. So whether a short squeeze could happen or not, that really depends on the volume and the movement towards there. But I do suspect that the short interest or the short flow is probably anywhere between 15 to 20%, not 6%. Now, without boring you all, just make sure to watch my previous video if you want more details, and let's move on now towards technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis standpoint of view, there's something that is actually happening that is very interesting. So there's this 50 SMA, which is the 50-day simplified moving or simple moving average. And this is a key indicator where the price point needs to be above there. Now, the current price point for that is around 11.19. Now, the 10 SMA is also crossing above the 30 EMA, which is a very bullish thing to see. Now, in terms of the 80X, you're looking into around 40, which really signifies that this might actually be a start of a good trend. In terms of the willing percent R, you're looking at it to be neither overbought or oversold, which is a good thing, and the MACD is actually stable. Now, the momentum itself, what you're seeing is that you still have very bullish momentum, and that's a positive thing. Now, in terms of stochastic fast and stochastic slow, both are actually suggesting that there might actually be another leg up. And in terms of the moving averages and the Bollinger Band, so you're looking at a Bollinger Band top from 1241 and a bottom of 654. Now, that the volumes have been also picking up really massively, and you have kind of an average volume currently of around 120 million. Now, this is a lot more than what you've seen before, so there's a lot of attention from this one from retail. So expect on the next retail move, this one might actually be picked up by them too. Now, the other thing you're looking at is the unbalanced volume. You're looking into the 7th, which was negative, and then on the 8th, really massive positive adding, and then on the 9th, negative, and then on the 10th, it kind of recovered a little and then negative. But what we're seeing here is we're moving on towards people buying shares rather than selling. So that's the bullish thing, because I guess everyone here that wanted to sell has already sold, at least for a majority of the part. So that really does leave a lot of room for it to grow upwards without meeting these resistances from people who want to cash in on early profits. Now, on the next thing here is this channel that I drew before. And you get to see that the price point is currently above this channel and accumulating. That's definitely a positive thing, and suggests that this negative trend is actually being rejected, and it's actually attempting a positive reversal. Now, if we were to look into the next point of view of around Fibonacci retracements, you're looking at a Fibonacci retracements level all the way to the bottom here, and you're seeing that the current Fibonacci resistance is at 1348, above their 1717, 2016, 2315, 2741, and 3285. The only reason I'm saying these price points is keep in mind that high frequency traders and algorithms take a look into Fibonacci retracements. Now, the current resistance levels, you're seeing a very strong resistance sitting at the 1168 level. Above there, you're looking at 1246. Above there, you're seeing one at 1544. And then from there on, 1677, going up to 1805, going to 1929, and then going to 2008. Above there, 2381. And then above there, you're looking at 2517, and then 2745, 2886, 3022, and then upwards towards $31 and $32. The current support levels, from what we're seeing here, you're seeing a support level down at 1068. Below there, you're looking into 1027, and then down to 973, and then going down to 923, 882, and then 808. Comes to the question to Ed, what do you think about this one? I think that this one's fundamentals, we looked at it before with the price over book is around 7, but the price over sales is lower than 4. So it's undervalued and overvalued based on the 2, depending on which one you look at. So price over book, it's higher than the market average, which is bad, but price over sales is lower than the market average, which is bullish. And in a sense, there's a little bit of confusion relating towards where this one would go. Now, currently what we're seeing is an accumulation. And the next step from this downtrend, accumulation, hopefully is recovery. And that is what I'm actually trying to look for. Now, I do anticipate this one to go back towards the $20 levels in the next year or so because of the lot of volume and attention people have been picking this up on. Now, they do try to place themselves into the e-commerce platform, and they're actually doing that successfully. The next step is to try to prove themselves on that massive scale and growth and increasing in profitability. Again, my price target towards this one, and this is a personal thing, is $20 within the next year. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you made it this far into the video, I do recommend that you go ahead and join our Discord server. There's a lot of amazing folks in here. We do a lot of discussions here into the trading floor throughout the day. A lot of people are in there, and we do ask questions. You can ask me any question you would like on there. We do post research and DDs, and we hold weekly chat sessions. And we also do have a lounge in there. So make sure to actually join that and join the fun there. Have a wonderful day and a good one.